Yo, peep the style and the kids checking for it. The number one question is how could you ignore it? And drop right back in the cut. Over basement tracks with rap stack. Got you backing this up like rewind that. We're just rolling with the rhythm. Rise from the ashes of stylistic division.
Linkin Park for the win. Anyway, got something new here. It's a roulette, but he was like, you should do a double roulette. So I was like, oh sweet, I'm going to have to do it with you because you thought of it. So here we go. Double roulette going on. And it's actually like a really good mix. Like it would be perfect for a standard roulette. I got a lot of tanks, a lot of sweepers, extremely varied types. It would be like perfect for roulette. Unfortunately, it's wasted on a double. Anyway, I went for a Hypnosis and the Earthquake because I figure that hits both and I'll get something to sleep. But he switched out to a Levitator and an Intimidator, and then Hypnosis missed. So it's like, well, that's great. So I go for the Hypnosis again. And then obviously I have to switch out because that's what this guy does. So much for that. I end up going to Salamence my own for the Intimidate. What else do I have? I don't know. I've got some stuff. You'll see it. It's pretty sweet. And mostly for the double Intimidate, maybe make him think that I'm Specs or something like that, and stroke the Gliscor with a Meteor. But he saw lefties, and that's probably going to change any opinion. Hypnosis missed again. That time it was on the Hitmontop, and now that I'm Toxic, which is gay because this is a bulky Mence, he's meant to DD and Roost and DD and Roost and DD and Roost, and I can't do that anymore. So I go to Skarm, and he goes to Starmie and Milotic, which is really sweet for him because Surf hits both, and it's not really going to bother him too much, so I'm going to get like double stroked. Oh well. Hypnosis misses yet again, so that's 3. That time it was aimed on the Starmie. I could have got 3 Calm Minds up. If I had 3 Calm Minds up, it would have been like game. But no, instead I have 3 missed Hypnosises, so that's fantastic. And then my dumbass stops thinking, and I don't really know how doubles go, and so like I selected Whirlwind, right? And it highlighted all 3 names, and so it's like, oh sweet, it Whirlwinds out all 3 pokes, and so I just like tapped one. And I end up tapping Starmie. So after I put it to sleep, Starmie gets blown away, which is like really, really gay because it has natural cure. So I'm just like, okay, fuck this. I missed 3 Hypnosises and I do some gay shit like that. We're rematching. So that's what we do. I just run right now, and then we start all over from scratch. And it's a lot better. Alright. Oh no, Dragonforce just started. Oh well, I guess I'll listen to some Dragonforce as I talk to you people. Oh yeah. Anyway, this time I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to try Hypnosis on the Sizer, and then just flat out switch instead of use EQ this time. So, he switches up a little bit too by changing which guy he switches to which guy. I hit with an X Scissor, which actually does a lot more than I thought it would, which is not good. I put it to sleep though, so that's nice. And then now he's like kind of double scared. I could air slash 1, my cam froze on me, or I could flamethrower the Sizer. Hopefully that didn't skip anything. I don't want to have to redo this entire narration because it just froze for 10 seconds. Anyway, I switch out to get some Intimidate going on, and I hit the air slash on him because I was more worried about that thing. I sent the Bronzong away because I knew he wouldn't use Toxic on the Bronzong, so I'd be okay if he tried that this time. So that's how that one worked. And I got a flinch hacks, which is pretty sweet. So it's like, whoop, I got a flinch on the first try, no less. So this time I'm kind of expecting the Hitmontop to go away, and so I'm going to stay in with the Scarf and hit the Milotic, and then I'm going to have Mence use EQ, which I figured would take out the Hitmontop if it did stay in. So that's what I do, and I actually get a crit, which is like really helpful. Even though I probably should have Dragon Danced, I wanted to make sure that Hitmontop died just in case he didn't switch it. So, so be it. Pretty good. And I get a crit, which is awesome. And then Phoenix lives, which is good. I was kind of worried about Ice Beam, but I was like, he might do that double Surf thing again, especially since Surf is going to be super effective. So, that's what I did. Anyway, I'm expecting the EQ to kill the Hydros now, and so therefore I try the Air Slash on the Starmie, and it turns out to work to perfection. So far stuff is like kicking ass. It's like, yes, this is awesome. And if it weren't for Sandstorm, that Phoenix would have raped the rest of the team. But Sandstorm, so damn it. Oh well, I have a T-Tar of my own anyway, so that would have just kind of screwed myself over a little bit. But at this point, I don't want to switch out Phoenix because I figure it's kind of just gonna die anyway. So I'll just see if I can get something to flinch. And I don't really want to let that T-Tar get anything up, so I'm just gonna try and get a flinch on that. And I'm gonna go to Scarm so I can wreak some havoc and kind of just make him do nothing, essentially. Oh yeah, and dodge the Ice Fang. I forgot about that. I didn't then though. I knew about it then. I was actually playing really well. So he dances up, but I'm Scarf, so I'm not too worried about the dance yet, anyway. And now I've got a Whirlwind just in case I don't flinch him. And he crunches that guy, which I'm kind of not sure why he crunched that guy. And then he didn't even knock off on Phoenix or on the Moltres, so I'm kind of confused on what he wanted to do there. I got away with the free Scarf Moltres still hanging out. I guess maybe he thought Sandstorm would kill it. I don't know, but whatever. This Scarm is gay. This Scarm doesn't have Roost, which I'll show you later. It's got 2 Whirlwinds. This thing must have been hacked for some weird reason. I don't know. I've never used it or seen it before, but it's in my box, so I'm gonna get rid of this piece of crap. Anyway, I Drill Peck on that one. I forget which it was. I think that was the Hitmontop. I don't remember, but that's what I did. And I brought in this guy for the double Intimidate, even though the sides are sleeping. And at this point, I thought I saw a Dragon Dance and I saw Crunch, so I figured it's probably just physical, you know? So I would dance up, hoping he would switch instead of using Earthquake, which gets me beamed, which is bad. Even though this is a bulky mince, it's made to live Ice Beams and Roost off of them. I don't think it would have lived that one, because it's meant for Bliss and Crest Ice Beams, not T-Tar. So I'm not sure if it would have lived despite the crit, but meh, who knows. Anyway, bring in this guy because Scarm has a double Intimidate on him, and I don't think he'll be able to Drill Peck KO. So I bring this guy in so I can Psychic it instead, which is what I do, but he uses Close Combat and gets a crit, which is epically huge. God, that's so gay. And I Psychic it, finish it off, and then what did I do here? Did I Whirlwind it? Yeah, I Whirlwinded it because I didn't want it to wake up yet. So in comes this thing. And I'm still looking decent right now because I've got a guy he hasn't seen yet, which can take out the Sizer, and actually can probably take out the, well, I don't know, I'm not sure about the Gliscor, maybe the Gliscor. Anyway, that crit now shows how huge it is due to the fact that I've got HP fighting on this Bronzong, which would beat the T-Tar. Oh well. I probably would live a Crunch. I mean, he's defense oriented, but whatever. And since I have no Roost with this thing on the Scarm, I kind of can't sit here all day. So I probably should have Drill Pecked the T-Tar because I knew it had Life Orb, and so that would help finish it off. But I figured I'm just going to kill it next turn with whatever the hell I bring in. So I could have brought in a T-Tar of my own, but I wasn't sure if I'd be faster than his. And I figured probably not since he's got DD. So I brought in this guy, whom I also thought would be faster because my other one has speed. This one I've never used before, and it doesn't have speed. Go figure. So I get Crunched, which is gay. And Rock Slide hits the T-Tar, finishes it off, and then Sandville misses on the Gliscor, which is even more gay. It might have flinched. Probably not, but it might have. And I lost the CB, so that's a big deal. Sizer comes in, and it's still sleeping, so I want to get my T-Tar in now, because my T-Tar has Flamethrower, and that's my only hope of killing that Sizer. So I really need to do that, and I can no longer wind it away. Those are his last 2 guys. So I bring him in, and he EQs, and he gets a crit. And then hits his Sizer, and then hits my T-Tar for a crit. And then he wakes up. Well, he was sleeping for a while, but that sure didn't help that he woke up right then. So there goes any chance I had. I mean, one more EQ will finish off both these guys, and the Gliscor is going to be faster. So there goes any hope I had, unless I double flinch, which of course I don't. So, oh well. Little luck in the beginning, which helped me get to this point, but I sure got fucked over in the end from it. And then as before, the Scarm didn't have Roost. Otherwise, I would have played it totally differently. I would have just sat in there all fucking day with it. But I wasn't able to. Oh well, that's me showing it to you. Peace out.